Hey everybody, my name is Martin from Smail Mercedes-Benz here in Greensburg, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new CLA250 Launch Edition from Mercedes-Benz. Real excited about this model. It's truly a special car with only 2 allotted for each dealership, and this being the only year they're being made, not to mention all the features unique to the Launch Edition. Here, let's take a look. So part of what comes standard with a Launch Edition is a Sport package, which is famous for its diamond-studded chrome grille and gives you a more aggressive front end with larger vents on either side, as you see here, and that really sporting-looking blade along the bottom. You'll notice also the Bi-Xenon headlights here, only standard on the Launch Edition, not only give you better visibility at night than traditional halogen bulbs, but also add an element of design, reminiscent of the SL's Eagle Eye design, which, I mean, it's sure to turn some heads. Now there's a couple things here that really stand out. The multi-spoke high-gloss 18-inch black wheels we see here are specific only to the Launch Edition models. You can't get those on the typical CLA, and they just look spectacular with a contrast with that mountain gray metallic paint on the body. Not to mention they match perfectly with that night package, which you can see actually here in the black trim around the windows, rather than the standard chrome, as well as the black housing on the mirror. Here we can see a couple more elements of that Sport package with black slits on either side of the bumper, and those taillights are actually full LED as part of the lighting package we talked about earlier. Now here I love this profile view because it really shows off that 4-door coupe design that Mercedes-Benz originally started with the CLS. It has the convenience of the sedan, but with a sharp design, more sporty even than most 2-door coupes. Those 2 lines sloping from the front wheel to the rear really make it feel like it's taking off. So even when it's parked, it really looks like it's truly in motion. Now the driver's side door here is actually made up of 2 distinct materials. The Dynamica panel in the center, which really feels like a faux suede, but it's easier to clean and maintain than suede. And the MB text with the neon stitching. Both of these are actually specific to the Launch Edition. Now here you get a much better view of the neon stitching along the seat, as well as the Launch Edition's trademark racing stripe down the middle, which is not available on any other model. Now the whole center of the seat is made of this same Dynamica material as the door panel, which again feels very smooth to the touch, breaks up the black into 2 distinct shades, and adds a level of comfort. Now the same comfort and design is extended to the rear seating as well. And here's something I just love about the CLA, and I hear this every day from customers saying that they're really surprised at how comfortable they are sitting in the back. And I always point out how part of that is due to that slope that you see here in the back of the front seats, which gives you more legroom than you would expect in a coupe. Now the Launch Edition is also equipped with this panoramic sunroof that you see here. It extends almost the whole length of the roof, and it just opens up the cabin, making it feel more spacious and giving a little more natural light to the interior. Not to mention it looks real sharp from the outside, breaking up the mountain gray with some black along the top and complementing both that night package and the high gloss black wheels that we talked about earlier. And here we can see, instead of the wood trim on most of our models, the brushed aluminum trim on the dash adds to the sport design of the cabin and really complements that aviation-inspired jet engine style vents similar to the ones on our SL Roadsters. You'll also notice the comfortably sized 7-inch color display in the center console as part of the multimedia package, also standard on the Launch Edition, which includes hard drive navigation, 6-disc DVD and CD player, voice control, and media interface for your iPod, iPhone, MP3 player, or USB flash drive, so you can easily interface with all your favorite video and music. So come see me at Smail Mercedes-Benz, and don't miss your chance to drive your very own Launch Edition CLA250, because they won't be around for long. With all the special features available only on the Launch Edition, and only 2 of them given to each Mercedes-Benz dealership, the Launch Edition CLA is a vehicle that is truly as unique as you are. Once again, my name is Martin, and thanks for watching.